With Bengals training camp just getting into the thick of things, Burrow has spent a lot of time with his backup receivers due to AJ Green, due to John Ross and T. Higgins being sidelined, Tyler Boyd being the lone top guy on the field. In that time though, Burrow has continued to impress and work with what he's got, but none of these guys stick out more than the connection he has currently with Auden Tate. Auden Tate, who has had an outstanding start to training camp. During last Friday's scrimmage, Tate would go on to catch 2 fake touchdown passes from Joe Burrow, passes that were thrown beautifully by Joe Burrow, but at the end of the day, we know how this goes. A beautiful pass, he puts it in a position you need to catch the ball, but you still have to come down with the ball, something Tate has done very well so far with Joe Burrow. Tate being a guy that's already receiving praises from many on the coaching staff, including head coach Zach Taylor, who said, you can't just say he's a red zone player. He's a 3-down guy for you. It's not about exploring with Auden Tate. He has proven on film last year and the way he goes about his that he can do a lot for you on offense. And you also had Coach Callahan going in there and saying this guy is a catch radius machine. So there's no question about it. The staff knows what they have in Tate, and so do we. A big-bodied guy that can go up and make a play on just about any ball, and we've talked about previously, that's the ideal characteristics for a wideout being led by Joe Burrow. Burrow, who loves these precision passes, loves throwing these 50-50 balls in areas where only his guy can come down with him, and has a guy that, you know, will come down with him, and that's Auden Tate written all over, whether it's up in the air, whether it's down low, whatever. Auden Tate's got that catch radius where Joe Burrow can only throw where he can get to it, and he can make those plays. It can be a beautiful connection in this Cincinnati system if they allow it. The issue for Tate becomes the fact that you got AJ Green, you got Tyler Boyd, you have John Ross, you got T. Higgins that all sit in front of him. With all of them healthy, I see the chances of Tate being a starter week 1 as slim to none. But we know how hamstring injuries can be, and if AJ were to miss a game or two, I think there's a good chance the Bengals keep John Ross in a slot and you put Auden Tate opposite of Tyler Boyd out wide. And with T. Higgins being the newcomer into the system, the Bengals could potentially go with the experience and the guy Burrow has built some of the best chemistry with in Auden Tate to go opposite of Tyler Boyd. All that being said though, it's still early. There's still plenty of time for these guys to heal up and get some rhythm going. The one great sign out of all of this so far has been the fact that Joe has been able to work with pretty much whatever you throw out there around him. Something you see only the best of the best have the ability to do in the NFL. Again, got it full understanding. It is training camp, but it is hard not to get excited about this guy and young Joey over here. But back to Tate. He might not start, but seeing how well he's done in the red zone, how he really can be that bigger bodied presence to come down with balls in the red zone, I really do think there's a chance the Bengals have the flexibility here to play the different personnel in certain situations game. I could see the Bengals going with the 3-wide set here in the red zone featuring Boyd in the slot, AJ out wide, and opposite of him is Auden Tate. A combination, personally, I really like the sound of it. Sounds like it could be a very lucrative one there in the red zone, but we can't forget there's also T. Higgins out there who could slot in one of those positions as well. So we'll have to see. There's lots of options here at the wideout position for the Bengals, and we haven't even talked about the tight end position where we've seen a much improved Drew Sample and CJ Uzomah over there as well. So it's going to be a beautiful thing to see what this Bengals offense can come up with starting week 1. Love your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.